Well, CBC News is getting exclusive access to a special mission to get a close-up look at Ernest Shackleton's last ship. Shackleton was a legendary Antarctic explorer, and his ship, called the Quest, sank over 60 years ago in the Labrador Sea. Now an expedition is diving down to capture the very first shots of it. Peter Cowan is on board with the details.
I'm on board the research ship Atlantis, and we're getting the very first images of the wreck of Quest down here in the Labrador Sea. An ROV went down late at night. That's a remotely operated vehicle, bringing back the very first images of this shipwreck that sunk in 1963 while it was sealing. This is a ship that Ernest Shackleton explored Antarctica on. He, in fact, died on board. And this ship is significant for the Royal Canadian Geographical Society. They're spending millions of dollars to mount this expedition to get these images to show just what's left. What they didn't expect to see was so many fishing nets entangled in the wreck.
That's disappointing. It makes it really challenging for us to get type of imagery in the digital twin that we wanted to get. So we'll have to have a review of that, exactly what our objectives are going forward.
Now, it's not just remotely operated vehicles that are exploring this wreck. The submersible Alvin is taking people down, and in fact, the head of the Royal Canadian Geographical Society, John Geiger, was on that very first dive, getting to be one of the very first people to ever see that wreck in person, and he said it was a moving experience.
Unbelievable, kind of surreal to see the ship that Shackleton once strode upon, and it's in rough shape. You can see the impact. A lot of growth on it, a lot of fish, a lot of cod down there. But it's really sort of a special experience.
We're spending a few more days off the coast of Labrador, a few more dives in Alvin and with the remotely operated vehicle, gathering more imagery. The plan is to create a 3D digital model to allow anyone to explore this wreck. Peter Cowan, CBC News, on board Atlantis, off the coast of Labrador.